Hey y'all, I'm Shayna. If you're new here, I'm reviewing Married to Medicine, Season 9, Episode 11. This episode of Married to Medicine was far more interesting than the Real Housewives of Atlanta reunion. So let's go ahead and get into it. I know I'm late. Y'all know I was overcoming a cold. So definitely support your girl because I'm still overcoming it. It's getting a lot better, but it ain't gone all the way yet. So if you've seen my content before, hit the subscribe button. If you like this video, at the end, definitely subscribe. Help a sister out. It don't cost you nothing, but it will help me out tremendously. So hit that subscribe button and the like button, comment, all that good stuff. So we're just going to jump right back into it. We pick up where we left off last week with Toya and Anila arguing. We see what we saw last week again with Heavenly telling Toya about the rumor. And Toya like, who said it? Everybody was mute. Nobody wanted to claim that they said it. All of a sudden, didn't nobody hear it, didn't nobody say it. So Toya, tells Eugene and Anilia's mom what Anelia said. Like, she went and tattletale on her mom. That was pretty funny. And then Anilia's mom was like, oh, no, Toya, no. Like, no, Anelia, don't say that. And Toya also was telling Eugene what Audra was saying. And Audra started getting all up in Toya's personal space. Like, she was inching closer and closer. Every time the camera, flipped back over to him, she was another half step closer. Like, dang, girl, how much Why? First of all, it's like, say what you got to say from over there at your seat. Why are you getting closer and closer and closer and closer? I rewinded this scene back a few times to figure out who hit who first, who mushed who first. From what I saw, Audra was chest to chest bumping. And then it looked like Toya mushed Audra. I don't know. It happened so quick. Like, even with rewinding it, it kind of looked like maybe Toya kind of mushed out the way first, back up a little bit. But rightfully so, because why are y'all... Anybody would be like, back up off me. Anybody would. I mean, I had two fish and they was in the bowl fighting. So, nobody likes it. You know what I'm saying? So, Toya mushed Audra in the face. And Audra went to go swing, but of course they broke it up before it even escalated that far. I wish they would have just let them tussle it out a little bit. At this point, they need to... Sometimes, people just gotta fight it out a little bit. Because Audra been waiting. She been building up this time. She been waiting on a moment, okay? But no, in all seriousness, we don't need to see our good sisters fighting, especially in mixed company, okay? There's professionals there and all that. Audra is new. She's not even a full-time cast member. She's just friend to the show. So, don't ruin your chance before you even fully get on the show. So Quad's aunt was yelling, trying to get them together because they tearing up Quad's house. And Quad was like, that's my auntie. That's my auntie. Okay, Quad, we know with the dramatics. Auntie, Quad allowed them, the production, to set up this moment so that this could happen, okay? Because how was all this going on and Quad was nowhere in sight? Quad was there the whole time, her best friend, everything. All of a sudden this happened and Quad ain't nowhere to be found. Just saying. So, Heavenly, her husband, they was quickly stepping on up out of there. Heavenly, this ain't nothing to do with me. It's not me this time. Not this time, not me. Yes, you. You started it, Heavenly. Yes, you thought you got away this time. Woman just, put the battery in the back and get it started and then step on out you thought you was going to pull a Tambra over there. It ain't work for Tambra over there on Bell Collectors and it ain't working for you over here. Okay, you did it and everybody knows you started it. So Dr. Jackie confirms that Heavenly was, yes, being messy. Girl, you thought you got away, you did not. Eugene was telling Quad that Audra was in Toya's face, so she got mushed. She was in Toya's face and she got mushed. They both were in the wrong to me. I mean, I wish Toya didn't do it. I wish Audra didn't get in her face. I wish Audra didn't even pull out the calculator. I wish she just didn't do it. It ain't did what you thought it did, girl. And I like Audra, but it ain't did what you thought it did. It ain't hit like you thought it was going to hit. It didn't. It just didn't. So, Anilia's mom was like, she ain't minded. She was like, good food, good entertainment. You see how they use us for their entertainment. Like, they use us to entertain them. Like, she's talking about this good entertainment. Y'all put on a show for her. And that's what the other ones who ain't said it was thinking. While they laughing, no. I ain't find no humor in that. We are not used for your entertainment. You're not at the zoo. Mm-mm. And that is why I wish that this didn't happen. So, not at our expense. No, ma'am. Because if Anila was over there doing it, it wouldn't be so funny. Moving on. Audra and Heavenly come to Anilia's home. And Audra, she was just tired of Toya picking on her. Really high-key hazing her, in my opinion. Like, you trying to jump her into the group, the so-called sisterhood or whatever. She was tired of it. She didn't like it. Like, why are you messing with me, picking on her? Like, stop it. Simone, Contessa, and Toya were eating, and Simone said that Toya swung first. And Toya was like, no, I didn't hit her, I mushed her. And Simone was like, no matter how you slice it, it was a punch. No. A punch is a punch. A mush is a mush. But, yes, you put hands on her first. That at the end of the day, does it really matter? You put hands on her. Yeah, you did. Was she in your space? Yes, she was. So, it's a touchy situation. Heavenly told Audra that she got her ass whooped. She didn't. Let's see if nobody would have stepped in, what would have happened. I'm just saying. Audra was like, no, but Heavenly, you started it. And Heavenly like, now how I get blamed for starting this? Because you started it, Heavenly. Because you did. That's why. And Heavenly said, excuse me, when Anila bought Zaina, she started it. She bought Zaina to start the mess. So she feels like Anila started it by even bringing a friend. Yeah, but she put it out there. I don't think anybody even heard about this rumor until you said it. So Toya was saying that Eugene was trustworthy because they were talking about, the next day her and Eugene were talking earlier, and they were saying, like, they not going to get divorced. If they like to talk it out, if it ever came to that, they're going to be good regardless. Like, they're going to be on good terms. And she was saying how he's trustworthy and he's loyal. Toya, are you? Nobody said Eugene was sleeping with somebody in the neighborhood. They said you was. Now, I don't know what to believe. I don't know. I just know that she was complaining about being unhappy and talking about how much he worked to try to get yet another house. So sometimes when those rumors get out, the word gets out that you so unhappy, that would lead people to believe maybe she is doing something. I'm not saying it's true. I'm just saying. So, Toya said that she thought the rumor was about Quad. And when she first heard the rumor, she thought it was about Quad. And Quad probably sitting there like, how I get in this? Now, how did I get in this? Shout out to Nene Leaks. So they were saying Quad was sleeping with with her contractor, which is the married man that Heavenly said she was sleeping with. Now, Quad, Miss Quad. That ain't cool, Miss Quad. If he is a married man. If he's not a married man, then she's a grown woman, do what you please. If he is a married man, then that's something else. But again, it's speculation and hearsay. We don't know. So we move on and we see that the husbands that are all doctors, that is, we're seeing them working because they always show the wives, the women, especially the doctors, and what they're up to. They show all the male doctors and what they're doing and them working. Then we move on and we see Anila in the kitchen pretending like she washing the dish. And she was saying she was busy blogging all day. And her mom was like, again? And she's like, yeah, so busy. Well, according to y'all, the streets are saying that she don't even be posting nothing like that. So busy doing what? And all this blogging, that's not a 24-hour gig, Anila. Stop it. I mean, people working full-time and do it. They work full-time jobs, do it, and parents. And that's all you want to do is just that. And you don't even hardly want to do that. Oh, my God. And y'all know when I pause, I mean I had a cough attack, which is why you should subscribe, because I'm coughing all up and through. I'm coughing my way to the end of this video. But I'm going to get it out, okay? So, Anilia's complaining, and she like, look, Mom, you're not helping me around the house. Like, Mom, in so many words, it's like she ain't Miss Gomez. Like, your kids need to clean up behind themselves. And they do. I mean, they are old enough now that they can at least put a dish in a sink and rinse it off. I mean, is that so much? Then talking about, oh, the fridge never been so sticky, that this, to that. Mama said, I ain't come here to be your housekeeper. Okay? I got my own house. Like, she was like, because Amelia was acting like she wanted to leave. And Mama was like, look, I've been ready to go. I got my own house in Savannah, Georgia. You can stay here in Atlanta, but I'm going to Savannah. Honey, I have my own home. I don't have to be here. You called me. So, it ain't working out just like we knew it wouldn't, just like it didn't before. Honestly, I couldn't live with my mother either. But, I mean, that's neither here nor there. We have that understanding now. But if she did actually come to help me with my kids, because I am, even on my housewife who's at home all day, I just can't take care of my own children, I would be, showing a little more appreciation. So we see Contessa, and she's preparing for her fitness show. And, she was complimenting the guy with the purple mohawk. She was attracted to him, but, I'm like, you better watch what you say for you and your husband get them arguing again, I mean, if he was on there joking like that, would you be laughing? I'm just saying. So she's practicing her walk, and she looks like Shawn Wayans on White Chicks, stomping with them heels. Or she looked like, if y'all watch Married at First Sight, how Morgan was stomping in them wedges. She was giving that. Yeah, it was giving like masculine energy. It was giving like, this is my first time walking in heels ever. But, I mean, I can't walk in heels either, Contessa, so you are not alone. Contessa looks pretty tall. I'm tall like her, so I don't wear them as often. So when I wear them, yeah, like it's a struggle. Like I need to be wearing them to go have a seat somewhere. So you are not alone, but she looks amazing. She just can't walk in them heels. Then we see Quad, and she's with her family, and Mason is talking. Every time he talks, he literally sounds like a little grown man. Like he's been here before. It's so funny. He's so cute. So Mason's mom comes over, and it just seems like he hasn't seen her in a while. Like she's like, how was school and stuff. Like, and I always wonder, like, why is Mason living with Quad anyway? Like, why isn't he living with his mom? I know that Mason, Quad's brother, and the mom were living with Quad at one point, I guess, and they were trying to get on their feet. Even if, I guess, Mason's mom, I'm just speculating, if she didn't have, like, a stable place, like, maybe Quad has enough room for both of them. Like, I'm not letting you just have my child, and I'm talking about how you been doing in school. Like, I ain't been calling, checking in, nothing. Like, I found out a little odd, like, what's that about? But they were celebrating Quad's brother's birthday. He would have been 35, which is very sad because so young to have passed. Like, we're around the same age, and I can't even believe. It's very disheartening. They reminisce over Quentin, which is the brother, and they light some lanterns, and Mason's mom said that his babies miss him, and I'm wondering, like, how many other children does he have? And that's another thing. Does he have the other children with her, or, like, is Mason seeing his siblings? Just wondering. But definitely glad that they came together, because I said they weren't always on the best of terms, but they gonna come together for Mason, and they're going to keep Quentin's memory alive. So then we see Dr. Jackie, and she's interviewing a new young doctor. It looks like a young version of Dr. Jackie. And, she's just overwhelmed with work, and she wants to take a step back, and she's saying, like, she's working on trying to be a good wife because she hasn't been spending that much time with her no good dog of a husband that we can't stand, but we just going to have to let him go because she forgave him, so we going to have to forgive him too, I guess. Then we go see Anila. She's going to complain to her husband, Dr. Karen, and getting her face fillers because her mom is stressing her out. And it's just, which stress would you rather have? Your mom sitting there getting on your nerves, or you having the stress of having to be a mother to your own children? Which one? Pick one. So she's saying she wants her mom to leave, and Dr. Karen basically said, I told you so. And now they just like, look, we have to figure out a way to get Miss Gomez back. Like, we have to get Miss Gomez back. This ain't it. This ain't working. Like, we don't want to find somebody like Miss Gomez. We want Miss Gomez. And I'm thinking, y'all are selfish as hell. Like, oh my God. I have never seen such entitlement. Like, Anila should be taking care of her own. So say whatever you want about Toya. Toya ain't never had no nanny from what I remember. I don't know if it's just because they can't afford one or what, but she at least was with her children. These kids are in school at that. Both children are in school, which means you have your whole day free. Blog during the day, and then take care of your children when they come home in the afternoon. It's ridiculous. You don't get Miss Gomez after she done already said she wanted to spend time with her own grandkids and her family in Houston. She said she has a house in Houston. They said, well, we'll give Miss Gomez whatever she wants. We'll give her a room. We'll give her a car. Well, where the hell was she sleeping at before? She didn't have no room before? Was she sleeping on the couch? Where was she sleeping at? Oh my gosh. Sorry, y'all done did it again. Gonna coughed again. I ain't want to cough all in y'all ear and face. But very selfish that Miss Gomez didn't even have a room before. Like, aren't you supposed to? She was living there, wasn't she? Y'all didn't give her a car. Like, what? Y'all didn't give her these things before? Yeah, I see why she got up out of there. And Miss Gomez says no matter what, she's not coming back. She didn't even call them kids. She didn't even let y'all know she made it there safe, okay? She said she's never coming back. Leave her alone. Let that lady go and enjoy her life. Whew, she had y'all spoiled. So, next thing we see Anilia's home got broken into. My first thought is, I hope they're okay. I hope that Anila, her husband, her children out there, the whole family is okay. They're safe. They upped the security system and all that. Second, what's going on with the break-ins in Atlanta? Real Housewives, we talking about break-ins, and then on Married to Medicine, we talking about the break-ins. On Love and Hip Hop in Atlanta, I'm talking about the break-ins. Like, is this the new thing that's going on? Everybody's house getting broken into? What is going on with the break-ins in Atlanta? Every Atlanta show I'm reviewing, somebody's house got broken into. So, be safe out there, y'all. And most importantly, Miss Gomez definitely ain't coming back now. Like, she's in Houston safe. Now, why would she come back to this? Y'all can forget it and hang it up with Miss Gomez. She ain't coming back. So everyone's talking about it, and everybody's saying it sounds like a setup. Quad is talking to Heavenly of all people. Girl, you better watch it talking to Heavenly. And she thinks Toya may be behind it. She may be the reason behind this. So that's where it ended. I didn't really much, like, why would you blame Toya? Like, I understand they had a little rift, and maybe that's why you're feeling like that, but because there's like a gated community, who would have let you in? Now, Funky Dine even said on his review that Toya had a party like that same day, and that's how people got in, so it could have been one of her guests from her party. We don't know. We weren't there. From going off of the show alone, I feel like it's crazy of y'all to be saying, especially since there's apparently a lot of break-ins in Atlanta, for y'all to just go and blame Toya like that's a new low. I mean, come on. Before you even have a reason behind saying it, you have to have something behind what you're saying before you just say something like that. That is a huge accusation. So I don't know how this is going to pan out when the reunion comes and Toya see this. But let me know what y'all think. Do y'all think Toya is behind it? How do you feel about Anila not being able to take care of her own children? Let me know down in the comments. Be sure to like, comment, share, subscribe, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Bye.